Hi guys. I just wanted to show you that I have a new little statue here. It is the blind justice for Libra sign. I'm not Libra, mind you. I like the balance in my life, and meditation brings that in. And this is all about the wisdom and the justice in all, and doing the right thing, following your path, being honest, law-abiding citizen, being moral to all creatures and people of humanity and otherwise, and having that balance. And of course, Capricorn has a bit of walking karma here, if you will, and people end up, when they cross paths with a Capricorn, they can end up paying some karmic debts, depending on how they treat them, especially if they are a divine person of somebody that is an earth angel. That will definitely have a problem with that, especially if they are chosen. All right, let's get started here. So, let's see. Keepers of Wisdom and Truth. Hi, guys. I'm Chrissy, your guide through the ethereal realms of Chrissy's Divine Design Tarot. And today we focus on Capricorn, the mountain soul, uh, who is scaling heights that maybe others dare to dream. Okay. Um, this is the journey that it will unfold through the cosmic currents today. Let's embark into the sacred reading where intuition and destiny intertwine. So the messages for Capricorn. Now these may be the theme as well and what this may play out to be, but this could also just be things you need to know, or that you have been they've been trying to get these messages to you, and these might be some of those messages that haven't reached you. All right, release limited beliefs that may be holding you back. So having that positivity, that you have money flowing to you effortlessly, that you don't have to work hard to get your money, just that you do service in a wonderful way, you do service for wonderful pay. Someone desires you, a secret admirer. So, Capricorn, maybe you have come across somebody's path here that really does like you. Maybe you like them too, but maybe didn't even talk to them. Truth and clarity, for you are a weaver of destiny. So it's interesting that comes out because I feel like you do get clarity about people. You feel you maybe have this knowing. You don't know how you know, you just know, or you just have this connection to people where it's almost like you, I'm getting like, lie detector. Walking lie detector is what I'm getting. I'm getting also an empath. I might be talking to somebody that might be all of those things. All right, let's see what else we have coming through. Of course, it's up to you to discern. It is your story. I am just merely reading the cards, so it's up to you to read between the lines, discern, and see what's for you and what isn't. And remember that not all readings are your reading or is your story. And it may not ring true on the storyline, but maybe has hidden messages within the reading that may be for you. All right, deep bond with an on and off relationship only restricts and harms your growth. So if there is somebody you're thinking about going back to, perhaps that's not such a good idea, especially if they didn't treat you right the first time. All right, forgiveness is for you, so you can move on. It's not so much for them. However, um, it may be a gift you're giving them and not even realizing just how much that might mean to that person. Okay. So forgiveness is for you. However, it can have somebody feeling unburdened, especially if they did not like what they did to you in the first place. Soulmate is here. Embrace love. So, by moving forward from that past person, whatever this on off relationship that you may be considering or having, it's important that you maybe stop that. And it's not having you grow any, it just keeps you in that karmic cycle over and over and over again. And it keeps you stuck from finding that person that does want you to embrace love with. Okay. So one more, and then we'll look at the bottom of the deck. What does Capricorn need to see here? Oh, follow your heart. I like it. So definitely follow your passion, and you're going to know if somebody really resonates with you or not, or is kind of got that feeling that you're looking for. If you start seeing red flags within somebody, then you kind of know that it's okay to walk away from that and start something with someone else, because they're either going to mesh with your values and your traditions and be a good fit for who you are, or they're not. And you're going to know usually within the first couple of hours, even in some cases for women, and for men, it may be days or weeks. So it's important to kind of maybe, if you aren't 100% sure, maybe there's things you like about them, maybe there's things that you're not so sure about, you may want to take a little more time to get to know them. Eventually, their mask will fall from their face if they are wearing one, and you will see them for who they truly are. You may even see that before weeks are up, because um, they're going to show you who they are. They can't keep up on a false persona for so long or for too long without them reverting back to who they truly are. And it might be how they handle something, or maybe how something might upset them. You might see them for who they truly are. You might see a vision of or a version of who they are. All right, let's see. Endings bring new beginnings, which brings new adventures. So I do like that. I feel like there is something that needs to come to an end for you, even if it's just a memory of a past love. Something's got to give, is what I'm getting here. And you have a secret admirer who secretly are falling for you. And this might be a second secret admirer. Now, you may have more than one, or it could be the same one here that's really coming up, like they really like you. Now, this is maybe that soulmate that is here that wants to embrace this love. Maybe you've already met this person. Perhaps you didn't talk to the person. Maybe you just saw them in passing. Maybe you saw them around town and you know who they are. Maybe you don't. Whoever it is that it is for you, it's up to you to discern and read between those lines about what is for you and what you should leave behind. Okay. And what doesn't resonate for you, just leave. Don't take that with you too. So all right, let's look at your career. Then we'll look at how you feel about your person who comes in for you if you haven't already met them. We're going to look at your money works. We're going to look at the bad, the good, the bad, and the ugly, the people that you may have to walk away from or walk towards, depending on who's good for you and maybe who isn't. Now, if they're tearing you down and making you feel a certain type of way, clearly that is somebody you should be walking away from. All right, let's look at the outcome as well in terms of the love and the finances and the people and your career. So it should be interesting to see how that all plays out. All right, let's see what maybe you're meant to be doing, or maybe you're already living your dream job. Let's see what shows up. Mm-hmm. Your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. So you may be kind of gunning for the underdog. Like you might be helping that underdog out. Maybe you've been there, done that, and don't like to see people treat people like that. Maybe you stand up for people that clearly don't have the voice to do so themselves. Now, this may even be about justice this is justice right here, this whole statue. And that's interesting that's showing up here, because this is all about that balance. doing what's right, that karmic walking karma. This is the paying those karmic debts, and sometimes Capricorn, you are karma for somebody, and they have to learn through you. And depending on how they treat you, you may have signed up for this, getting treated badly, so people learn from you. And when they feel guilty, guess who they think of? They think of you, and they feel bad about maybe how they treated you, and then they receive their karma. Or when they receive their karma, they're going to think of you and how they treated you in that moment. So it brings balance to people in terms of lessons. So maybe you're very honest about how you feel. Maybe what you're saying comes across to somebody that needed to hear something, and it's being honest that maybe you can't help but be honest about. Maybe you're tired of trying to hint at something, or you just say how it is. And you might say it in a nice way. You don't have to be a dick about it, right? Um, and not only that, you may have a clear cut of what is right and what is wrong, that moral compass that you have, right? So you might be studying something, though, and educating yourself on something. To gain some type of confidence and clarity about your career is what it says. You might be studying justice, the justice system, or maybe you're going to become a lawyer, maybe you're going to take the bar exam, maybe you're going to be a judge, maybe you're going maybe you're going to be in the justice system some way, maybe a police officer, or however that shows up for you, a detective, however that is. Yeah, talk to your angels instead of worrying. Ask for divine guidance if you're unsure of what your path is. You might be led or spoken to in a way that you're going to know what your spirits want you to know, of where to go or how to get there. So let's just see here. Author. Okay. So perhaps you have a book inside of you that wishes to be expressed. Make the time to write it. So you might have something that you are meant to say through a book. Maybe it's an ebook. Maybe it is a podcast. Perhaps it is through helping others in terms of maybe you're really good at writing. Maybe you took some writing courses. Perhaps you've studied how to do a manuscript. Whatever the case is, I feel like you might have some knowledge about this. Maybe you wanted to do children's books. I don't know. Maybe you're good at being an artist and want to do both sides of it. Let's just see here. I think it's really easy to do a book nowadays, in terms of getting it printed off and having your own concept and your own story and yada, yada, yada. So let's see. Your person, maybe somebody that is really good at speaking. They may have that gift of gab, that person that can talk to anybody at any time, no matter what the situation. All right, and their life purpose maybe involves skills of being an oral speaker. They might even be looking at a career change from an oral speaker to something else, or whatever they're doing now to becoming a speaker of some sort. Energy healing. Your natural energy healing abilities are an important part of your life purpose. So perhaps they're going to speak about this energy healing. Maybe they'll have a podcast with you. I don't know. They have time to decide based on their heart's true desires of which direction they may want to go when it comes to this change. So, however, they maybe want to go forward. And your combined ownership, you are both leaders. You're both meant to lead other people. Now, it might be butting heads in some way, shape, or form when it comes. If you're not sharing your career, you both maybe want to lead. If you're walking separate paths for your career, and then just putting your work together as a couple, or as a collaboration, that might be one thing. However, it might be one wants to lead and the other one also wants to lead. So there could be some friction there. So it's important to figure out how that may play out for you in terms of your life purpose or what you're going to do together if you're meant to work together. All right, let's have a look at how your person is feeling about you and you about them. We'll start with you first. What are your feelings towards your person? Physical connection. So you may like that touchy, touchy, feely, feely, hold my hand, kiss my neck, rub my shoulders, whatever it is. Let's just see. And that best friend type of scenario where it goes from a friendship to more than a friendship. Let's just see here. Soulmate. This is a soulmate that you have here. Yeah, Capricorn. I was like, yeah, Cappy. All right, let's see your person. Oh, let's do one more. Time apart. So you may have time apart from this person. Perhaps you don't live in the same place. Maybe not the same state, country, town, city, whatever community, whatever the case is, there may be a time apart here due to having to go home, or maybe you've gone on vacation and now you have to go home. Uh, Maybe you have to travel towards this person in order to see them. Your person's going to have guided steps to this great love. Okay, so they're being guided to come in for you. So let's just see. Yeah, there's some magnetism between the two. Is this a twin flame dynamic? It could be. Let's just see what else. They're going to be the one reaching out to you. So expect a call, a text from your person of interest. So they may try getting a hold of you. And it might even be on that holiday, and then you have to go home. Maybe you go to separate parts of the country, maybe parts of the world. Maybe you're on one end and they're on the other. However that fits. They might be some time apart where you can't see one another. Um, but you have opened your heart to this, so you are willing to have them come in. It says, love is the highest energy of all, let it in. So you will let this person love you. I feel like there's some things you're doing here. You might be manifesting your own best life. So you are the weaver of your destiny. You may have more than one secret admirer from this holiday that wants to be a part of your life. Endings bring new beginnings, and you may end something that you have with somebody that is on-off relationship, maybe that you keep going back to. There is a soulmate here. Is there a twin flame here too? You're going to know, you're going to follow your heart. All right, there's fast changes that are going to happen here in a hurry. Take bold steps forward. Now, maybe this is a love whirlwind relationship or romance. So, okay, let's see. Guardian angel. All right, so some higher power protects you from difficulties and misfortunes. Trust your guardian angel. They haven't arrived yet, so maybe you haven't gone through anything as of yet. Maybe you haven't met this person as of yet. Take it however that resonates for you. Whoa. Look at this. Star power. Become an influencer of a company and earn fame and popularity. Step into the spotlight. So there may be something you're thinking about doing. Perhaps you have somebody that wants to collaborate with you in your career, or wants to team up in some way, maybe different divisions or maybe different companies even, to collaborate with you to get the word out about both companies or whatever products you might be selling, or whatever it is you do for your career. Let's see here. You might just be somebody that has a presence or profile on social media that a company has selected. They like your look, they like your vibe, whatever the case is, they want you to represent their company and you become an influencer. Let's see. Alchemy. Okay. Using witchcraft, occult, and learning God's secrets transform the situation. So you're able to change the energy within any situation that you encounter. I like this for you because I feel like being an alchemist, you can definitely take the negative energy and make that more of a positive one. And I feel like you pick up on energy and you're able to switch and shift the dynamic just by walking in the room for that energy. So I do like this for you. One more. Investments. Investments made will have positive results that will bring prosperity. Invest wisely. I do like this for you. I feel like this might be something that you end up doing once you reach that star power and are in that spotlight. All right, let's have a look here. If you haven't already, of course, invested. All right, spiritual work. Your person may be a spiritual leader of some sort or in the spiritual community. They may have a spiritual career to heal the human heart. They may be a light worker. So they may shine their light just as much as you in a different way. You may be an earth angel and they are a light worker. All right, wisdom. Okay, insight into the nature of physical objects gives you foresight. So your person may be able to touch objects and be able to revealing some type of wisdom from them, some type of secret hidden within that object that nobody seems to know. And they're going to be very loyal. True friendship and loyalty are amongst the most important values. Be loyal to your friends. So, loyalty may be very important to this person, or you are very loyal, or they are very loyal, and that means a lot to you. So, let's just see here in terms of one more. A new beginning. You will start a new job and life, clean sweep over. So hit the reset button. So they are looking forward to this. I feel like they know this when they meet you. They desire you and they may pick up on your energy with this. Is it a twin flame and a soulmate? Is it the same person? Is it two people? Authority. Take on the role of the leader and everyone will respect you. Be self-confident. So you're both leaders. You're both being taking on authority here of your own life and this new beginning coming through here. I like this for you. You're both leaders. You're both taking on authority here. This might be in your dream job or however, maybe you've always wanted to have your own business. So maybe you both have your own business here. So let's just see how the people in and around you, the good, the bad, and the ugly, maybe who you should be walking towards and who you shouldn't be. All right, we have a mature woman here. Now, it could be a mother figure, it could be a grandma, it could be a sibling that's older, it could be somebody that is just more mature for their age. That doesn't mean that they have to be older to have this maturity. All right, occupation. You might be thinking of changing your occupation or changing what you're doing. You might have things that are going on that is going to change this narrative for you in terms of work. There might be somebody that isn't good for you here. Let's just see with the bad health here, or you may have issues health-wise. Let's just see. No, it's somebody that's in and around you. It could be somebody that's affecting this mature woman, or it could be this mature woman that is the one affecting your health, depending on your circumstances. Of course, it's up to you to see what resonates for you. And of course, if you are somebody that resonates more on the other side, then you do this side, then flip it, switch it, whatever you need to do for it to resonate for you. All right, for your person, let's have a look. We have a message. So you are going to have them reaching out with that message, a text, or whatever the case is. Maybe about a house or moving in, or it's a mature man. So it is somebody that's matching your maturity here. Let's just see. Ooh, that maybe has a great fortune. Wow. Okay. Whew. Wow, unexpected income for both of you. So they may see your potential. They may have a great fortune already. This may be Is this the person that wants you to be the influencer for their company? Possibly. Take it however that resonates for you. Let's just see how this plays out for you, Capricorn. Okay, we have confidence. So you may be lacking in confidence at this time, and that's once you close off this bond with this off-on relationship, that's gonna help you grow and move forward. So yeah, having that forgiveness for whatever you've done. Maybe you feel shame, maybe you feel bad about something that you may have said to somebody, or whatever the case is, forgiveness for yourself is going to help bring in that confidence for yourself as well. That you need to believe in yourself, that you know that you bring a lot to the table, and it's important for you to have that certainty about yourself, to be able to trust yourself in your decisions. And as you move up through your chakras from the root chakra, sacral, solar plex, and so on, you're going to gain more and more maturity about yourself. It's a journey about what you learn about yourself. So it's important not to have it be about the blame game. It's more important to learn about what it is you were meant to learn in that moment of those lessons. So you may see something in someone that you've experienced yourself and be able to see that in that other person. And you might be able to tell who to stay away from and who is safe to be around. So let's see. Yeah, you have a lot of courage here. I feel like that confidence will turn around. You're finding that courage or that bravery for something. What is this? Finding your family. So this might be looking for your biological family. This may be more about finding family members that are more in tune with your frequency. This may be finding your own family in terms of love, and maybe having children with this new love. Or if you already had children and you're not having any more children, it may be that you are having grandchildren. So let's just see. You have some freedom here. Maybe freedom to choose, freedom to go where you want to go. What is this? You have some well-being too. I feel like you're a free spirit. You might like to have your freedom to do whatever you want to do when you want to do it. And maybe you're not used to having to explain this to somebody because you've been single for a while, or whatever the case is. I feel like there's your well-being. You're free of somebody. I'm getting a couple different things. You're free from somebody, and your well-being, you're going to be well off due to that. Your well-being's going to be better off. All right, this person's going to tell you the truth. And I like this because I feel like maybe you dealt with a liar in the past. This person believes in commitment and wants to have that with you. And they want that home. We did see a house somewhere. Maybe that was in a different reading. All right, let's see here. Willpower definitely has the willpower to maybe have the money to put down on a house or wants you to move in with them. Eventually, you're trusting, or they're trusting the spirit guides and the universe to come through. And they have a certain talent that they may have for bringing this all together, or manifesting, could be alchemist, or whatever the case is. I feel like they have a real talent for something they're doing, and they have that inner strength. You both do. So, wow. Okay. All right, let's find out about this. Two secret admirers. Is it two secret admirers here? I'm just wondering. Let's see. Let's get a card for each secret admirer and see what shows up. Oh, I got orange in here, so this is a card that I'm not supposed to have in here. Wow, somebody you're meant to take a leap of faith with. All right, with that Fool. So let's just see. Somebody wants to take the leap of faith with you. Okay, let's see. This one here. Oh, somebody wants to invest in you. And what about this one here? Knight of Wands. Ooh. Um, inspired action, impulsive. Okay. So there's maybe two different people here. Oh, Wheel of Fortune. You're gonna have good luck here. And Temperance. So this person may have waited a long time. They may be, I'm kind of getting maybe a life purpose here or some type of adventure. Somebody's very lucky here. Let's just see. One more. Seven of Wands. They have boundaries. And Knight of Swords. This one is a talker. Knight of Wands, that's that inspiration and passion, inspired action. And then we have the Knight of Swords, which is all about that fast acting, seizing the moment. So definitely likes to talk. Are they talking through their hat? Are they convincing you of something? I feel like this is two people here, two different people. One wants to invest in you in long-term outlook and is going to feel really lucky to have you. They also know that they have their own boundaries, and you may have boundaries as well. They may see you as having high boundaries. Six of Wands, you're going to get that victory. So I feel like you're going to choose the right person. What is your intuition saying about this? Nine of Swords. Okay, you might have some worry or anxiety about this, about who to choose. And what about your secret admirer? The Moon. There might be feeling that uncertainty from you, or there might be some internal conflict that they see in that you're having. Let's see about this other person. Four of Swords. Okay, so they may see you as a place of peace based off previous pain. They may see you as a sanctuary, a healer, somebody they feel good around. It's on the bottom of the deck. Still is that there, yes. Let's see. Let's crack the deck on the Moon here. Ace of Wands, passionate new beginnings. So it might be that person. Let's see here. The Magician. So they may have manifested you. Let's just see here. Seven of Swords. So you're going to have to be careful. Somebody might try to play you here. I kind of feel like you might know who's who here in this. I feel like this one is a much better choice than this person here. So, and you might be worried about this. Four of Cups, yeah, somebody being bored or looking at greener pastures. So, yeah, maybe that's been a thing for you. Maybe you've been triggered before. Maybe this is that person with the on and off relationship that only restricts you know what I mean? Your growth. So you're going to follow your heart in any way, shape, or form. And so you're going to choose the correct one for you, I feel. And it's important to really see yourself and how you're being treated by this other person. And that might be how you're going to be seeing who's who in this scenario. All right, you guys, this is what I have for you. So please like, share, and subscribe. Become part of the Divine Oracle tribe if you haven't done so already. I just noticed my candle is out. So, anyways, thank you for all your donations and your super thanks. And thank you for coming in for the readings. I did get a couple new decks, and you will see those in the collective reading and the K-pop reading that I did today. So look for that, and you will see the new cards. I didn't use them in this reading. Using the same cards for all of the zodiac signs up into, I think I started, what season are we in right now? We're in June. right? June. So that's Gemini season still for now. And then it gets into Cancer. So by the 21st. So yeah, no, I think it's after the 21st. The 21st is still classed as Gemini. So, yeah. So we'll be doing Cancer next for a new setup. So that's how I'll do that. So anyhow, guys, take care, stay blessed, and we'll see you next time. Later.